What happens when children grow up without a parent or just need someone to talk to? That's where mentors step in.
I'd say to anyone that it's a really great opportunity to have steady involvement in someone's life. You're giving these children a vision, because one day down the track, when their circumstances might change, they might go, look, I want to turn my life around, I want to really do something proactive. And they will look back in their life and go, where is an example in my life of someone who's been able to do that? And that's you as a mentor, you're actually that individual.
Ian Butter is a technician at a local horticultural company. He's also 13-year-old Leo's best mate.
I like hanging out with him and cooking with him.
What did you guys do last week when you held?
I'm pretty sure we went to the beach. We had a swim and the beach was ocean beach. Young got cold in the water, so he ran out. And then we were playing frisbee.
2 years ago, they were strangers, but that all changed when they were put together through the youth mentoring program, Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
We match young people between the age of 6 and 11 with an older male or female role model. Then they get to spend one-on-one time together out in the community doing fun activities, someone who is there, someone that they can talk to when they may not have other people to talk to.
A mentor is matched with a mentee based on personality, shared interests, and geographic location. They meet once a week for a minimum of a year.
He came to my house and we started talking in our kitchen. We were just getting to know each other.
I think Leo was pretty nervous, but it was good. For the first 6 months, we were always outdoors. And after 6 months, we started to do little things like cooking together or working in the garden or helping a friend that has got a job on. Leo would just join in and come along. Leo's grown up lots in the last 2 years and he's becoming a lot more independent. You can see he's getting more confidence.
Since Ian started mentoring Leo, he became a father of 2.
When Leo comes to our place, he's known as Uncle Leo, and so he's seen them grow up from babies into toddlers.
Katie and Anne met 3 years ago. Today they are spending their time together doing some handicrafts.
We've made Christmas pies, pancakes, scones. I've always been good at cooking.
Very confident in the kitchen, aren't you? I actually like it when we just hang out and have a talk. It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, and you help me with my schoolwork too.
Yeah.
I never forget that. We've been to a few cafes. We've also done a walking competition together. We've been to the movies.
Yeah.
We played games.
Played cards.
I taught you how to dance.
Well, you tried.
Katie is 15 years old and Anne is turning 67, but the age difference doesn't get in the way of their friendship.
Do you think a good age gap between you two?
I bet.
A wee bit. Not really a sister. More like a grandmother. I feel quite honoured that you trust me enough to tell me things that are going on for you and that we can discuss it and sometimes find a way to handle it for you.
Another group, Manly and Hugo, like to spend their time together being active. One of their favorite outings is walking Hugo's dogs.
What I love about the dogs is that they always bark at me and then they notice me, and then Poe comes over and tries to jump at me, and Hugo taught me how to knee like that if they were trying to jump on me. Floki is quiet and gentle.
Spending a lot of time with my dogs. Manny's a very capable dog handler now. Lots of sports, soccer, other activities like flip out, bit of mini golf. Spend a bit of time helping me out on the orchard and doing a bit of pest control there.
My favourite thing about Hugo is he takes me out places that I can't normally go most of the time. He taught me how to properly shoot a gun in the orchard.
Manny's favourite things to do is all the outside stuff. That going hunting is like a dream for him. When I told Manny, would you like to go shooting? His face lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, because he keeps it quite close to his chest. And he would always bring home the shells, and we've got a little collection of the shells from the gun. And when they've shot and been successful, he brings back the feathers. So we got a little jar on our windowsill of the pheasant feathers. I remember one time they had to go before the sun rose. I've never seen them get up so early with so much energy and excitement.
It's a face that Manny's mother, Carla, hasn't seen for a long time.
When he was 9, he suffered the loss of his dad, which exploded his life and everything that he knew. And he lost a lot of confidence and he lost a lot of who he was because his dad was his best mate and they were very tight. With Hugo, he gets to have that male figure, that tuakana for him, that he lost when his dad passed away. Having that person, it gives him something to look forward to, it gives him someone to talk to that's not mum. And I think it's really important that they have that person that is just for them.
Hugo's friendship has helped Manny deal with his grief.
Over the time, the conversations have grown in depth. When issues do arise, and he can talk to me openly about it, and we can come up with solutions on how we might navigate through those.
What he gives for Manny is more than I could ever ask for or ever dream that he could have. Anyone that would have seen Manny as a 9-year-old and Manny as a 13-year-old would not recognise those two children.
For the mentees, joining the program can help them navigate some big life challenges.
My mum and dad were having problems, so she decided to move to Australia so she could have a different life. Our siblings split up and we went to go live with different people in our family.
I think just having a mentor with me, it's not part of my family and I don't have all the extra or the family pressure of telling them.
We tried counselling with Katie for a few years after me and her father separated, and she was going through a lot of changes. She was struggling with life a little bit, so we found her a big sister. Yeah, seen lots of positive changes in her. She's a lot happier.
I've got a grandson who was in the program, and I'd seen the benefits to him of having a mentor that was part of his life on a regular basis, and felt like I wanted to give something back to the organisation myself. And then I found Katie. And
Big Brothers Big Sisters relaunched in Hawke's Bay in 2017. At the moment, 67 young people are matched with a mentor.
What's unique about this mentoring program is that it's one-to-one. Sometimes in a family we might have 2 or 3 siblings and each of them gets their own individual mentor as well. The longest match that we've got has been running for 8 years. When they first met each other, he was in primary school and 9 years old. The young boy was here and his mentor was up here, and over the years they've been getting closer and closer and closer. So, you know, now at nearly 17, it's made a huge difference, not just for the young person, but that ripple effect into, you know, out into his family too.
Becoming a mentor is not a decision to be taken lightly, and the training is offered.
Today we're holding our Big Brothers Big Sisters mentor training morning. So this is where all of our prospective mentors come along, find out about the program, what's the ins and outs of being a mentor. We talk about boundaries and risk management, child protection. We practice scenarios, and it's an opportunity to really learn about the program before they matched up with the young person, and off they go to begin their outings together.
To be a mentor, you need to be aged between 18 and 70, have a full and clean driver's license, and most importantly, be positive, reliable, and consistent.
Every single mentor has something unique that they bring to their young person, because we all come from different walks of life with different backgrounds. You know, we've got plumbers and we've got builders, and then we've got lawyers and accountants. There's just such a wide variety of people who are mentors.
Sometimes mentors worry about that you're not having a big input and you can't see change. I think in 10 years' time, when they leave school and want to decide what they want to do with life, you know, you potentially are that person that they will reflect on the actual hanging out with someone, and they love the concept and love the opportunity to contribute.
With the increasing number of mentees, they are always on lookout for new mentors.
We always have a waiting list, especially a waiting list of boys. If you've got an hour or so to spare each week, you know, we'd really love to have you come and find out what being a mentor is all about.
Unlike so many charities, funding is key.
We're a not-for-profit organisation, so we have you know, grants that we apply to every year, for example lotteries and Lion Foundation, and locally Hawke's Bay Foundation and ECCT. So there's lots of local and national organisations that we apply to keep us running, so funding is always a challenge.
If you'd like to make a difference for these young people, please visit Big Brothers and Big Sisters website. Japan Local Focus.